It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Chargers head coach. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Facing off with him here, Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Sanders now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game. Not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
Gain of 18. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Lion. Hey, go lion. Set.
Herbert now, blitz coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Set. Grenade. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going for it. It's Herbert. Nabbed by Allen. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here's a give to Vidal. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Trying to work quickly now.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
On third down, Herbert rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Catch is made in close. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. They go right back to Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear them.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. One play action with Dart. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. He was covered by Conte Jackson.
Third and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They made him 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have it, second and 4. They give right side to Vidal. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, Let that pass rush get home.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Chargers first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
Play action now for Herbert. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Gain of 20 more
This
yards.
offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Chargers first down. First
In the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
It's Herbert once more. Going with a screen to Hampton. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a...
That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. This finds Bellinger. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, strike. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
And the Giants first down.
On first down, here's Dart. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
On the throwaway.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dart going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Third down now, here's Dart. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Everybody rushing back to the line.
12 yards. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 12.
First and 10. Here's Herbert.
Chargers first down.
As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of
Timeout
9.
called by the Chargers. They're
Second
first.
and a yard.
They'll have 2
At
left
the
to work with
50-yard
before
line.
halftime. Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's Vidal on the give. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you can...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second and 16 at the 25-yard line.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. One final shot before the half. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be forced out of bounds on what will be the final play of our first half. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now, well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Gano ready to send this away. Sanders now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Giants lining things up. First and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here starts. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Up the middle, Vidal. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On third down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense working quickly.
And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Going on first down. It starts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
He was brought down.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. He has it at the 13. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Set. 5-9. Set.
Throwing now, Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they pick him off again! That's Bobby Okereke! And the Giants get it as he makes his third interception of this game!
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 30.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Got him, the 40. Hits the 20. He's at the 10. And they will not score. They needed one more step to make it, but they are going to take over at the goal line. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal. Vidal running to the left, and he gets in, touchdown! The Chargers grow their lead off the turnover. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And this could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
One play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 32-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set.
Handoff headed right to Vidal. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers go up by 19.
Giants 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now here comes the New York offense. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard, just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down. Here's the backup, first throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion, fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, and it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Russ now from the gun. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Giants.
First down, here's Russ. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 15. At the
Offense in the hurry up here. Wilson to throw it. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen...
And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within one score in the fourth. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5.
Giants 24.
Now this could be the game right here. Down to score, they need to get this ball back. And no problem for the Chargers, they cover it up. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Vidal trying this off the gut. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw. He rolls to his right. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Vidal running left. He still has room inside the 30. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He has it at the 5! And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
19, Tiger!
Vidal will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The Giants 4-yard line.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, Shaq.
He gets it again. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. You walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Wilson now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. I'll try it now with Singletary. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. On first down, it's Wilson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again is Russ. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from New York.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest out, he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist when window shopping.